Hello, my name is Nahad Taj and my student ID number is 249574337.
Hello, my name is Laiba Zahir. My student number is 24060240.
Hello, my name is Kamran Khan. My student number is 240605001.
My name is Yasir Khan. My student ID number is 240594646.
Hello, my name is Umar Farzand and my student ID number is 240-60234.
Today we have chosen a topic on the company name OGDCL, Oil and Gas Development Company Limited. We're going to discuss the SWOT analysis of this company. We have prepared this assignment as a group and we're going to discuss this as a group as well. Oil and Gas Development Company Limited OGDCL is the largest exploration and production company in Pakistan, set up in 1961 and incorporated as a public limited company in 1997. As a corporate entity, it is under the Ministry of Energy Petroleum Division. It has more than 50 oil and gas fields as well as more than 18 processing facilities such as gas wetting, refining and compression units across the country. OGDCL boasts one of the largest operational footprints in Pakistan. Its upstream energy sector performance has positioned it has a vital contribution to Pakistan energy sector. Now we're going to discuss the strengths which this company provide in Pakistan. The principal strength of OGDCL is its market leadership and extensive assets base, which covers a large part of Pakistan energy sector. There is a strong government support for the company because it's a public limited company and it's the backbone of this country. OGDCL remains profitable even when global oil prices fluctuate due to its in-production and competent cost control. OGDCL develops infrastructure and experience in exploration and processing has made the corporation an energy supplier of choice in Pakistan and abroad, making the country name well known. Now over to Laiba.
OGDCL holds a market share in Pakistan oil and gas sector. OGDCL have a strong government support and financial support. OGDCL have more than 10 years experience in this sector.
Strengths: OGDCL has large reserves and strong production, comfortably represents Pakistan's largest player in the energy sector. Since it is a state-owned enterprise, so it enjoys government support and hence it has a good environment for the implementation of favorable policies. The company has strong proven experience in oil and gas production and a large portfolio of exploration projects. OGDCL possesses good infrastructural setup in the oil and gas sector. Yasir.
OGDCL is Pakistan's leading exploration and production company and it has several solid strengths. It has the largest exploration and mining leases and licenses in the country, giving it a dominant presence in the energy sector. Second, extensive production and reserves base makes it the largest domestic supplier you can think of to meet national energy needs. These are some points. First is a government-owned OGDCL enjoys strong financial stability and support, enabling it to undertake large-scale projects and investments. Its consistent profitability and dividend payouts make it an attractive investment on the Pakistan Stock Exchange. Secondly, the strong technical expertise and advanced technologies of OGDCL ensure that it operates efficiently and effectively at high success rates in discovering new hydrocarbon reserves. Strong strategic paid partnerships with international firms also benefits the company in enhancing its capabilities and its essential aspects of knowledge sharing. Umar.
Strengths: OGDCL Oil and Gas Development Company Limited stands as a Pakistan premier oil and gas exploration and production entity. commanding approximately 50% of the nation's total oil and gas. As of December 31st, 2024, the company's net sales revenue of PKR 2,06,423 billion and a profit after tax of PKR 82.457 billion, translating to an earning per share of PKR 19.17 million. This performance highlights OGDCL's strong market position and operational efficiency. Nihal.
Thank you guys for discussing the strengths of this company. Now we're going to discuss the weaknesses which this company faces. So OGDCL has persistent challenges despite its strengths. Their operations are largely limited to Pakistan, which exposes the company to geopolitical, economical, as well as security risks. As a public sector entity, the company suffers from red tapeism and inefficiencies, which retards its ability to respond swiftly. And the challenges in the environment. The corporation also struggles with the obsolescence of old systems and structures, which drives higher expenses and may cause interpretation in the normal functioning of the organization. So I'm going to discuss some points which this company faces as well. These are the weak points. So the first point is the operational bureaucracy due to public sector ownership leads to inefficiencies and slow response to market changes. The second point is this company faces environmental concerns as well. Increased scrutiny and regulatory pressures related to environmental issues might impact OGDCL operations and necessitates additional investments in sustainable practices. And the last point is the competition of the company, which faces national and international levels. The oil and gas sector is competitive, and OGDCL faces challenges from both national and international players, which could affect market shares and profitability. Now over to Laila.
Weaknesses of OGDCL is slow decision making. Because of this, they have delays in projects and
Weaknesses. A heavy weight on local market enhances the company's vulnerability to fluctuation of local market and depletion of energy demand. Moreover, at least some of OGDCL's production facilities and infrastructure have aged, which could cause inefficiencies or higher maintenance costs. The company is dealing with environmental control and pollution issues as part of their operations. OGDCL is limited in its international exposures as opposed to its global competitors, making it less exposed to the global markets. Yasir.
OGDCL faces weaknesses. It relies on Pakistan's finite hydrocarbons reserves, which are dwindling for almost all of its revenue. The company is slow to make decisions because it has go through many layers of government, and it's all are too bureaucratic and unfocused because it is a part of government. It has too few assets types, which is a consequences of both limited international and it is limited local exploration mandate. It is the problems of the oil and gas businesses prices shocks it hit it hard. So and a few other things such which are described below. Operational challenges faces issues like aging infrastructure and declining production from natural fields. It is a subject to government regulation and policies that can delay projects or increase cost. Operation in politically sensitive regions may pose security and operational challenges. Exploration and production activities can lead to environmental risk and community opposition. Primarily focus on domestic operation, limiting global and revenue streams. Umar.
Moving toward the weaknesses of the OGDCL company. OGDCL, despite its leadership, OGDCL faces challenges such as aging and old infrastructure, leading to elevated operational cost and reduced efficiency. The company net earning experienced a decline of PKR 16.82 billion, dropping from PKR 64.63 billion in Q1 2023 to PKR 47.81 billion in Q1 2024, highlighting the global commodity price fluctuations and internal operational hardness. Dependence on oil prices, OGDCL profitability is heavily influenced by fluctuations in global oil and gas pricing, which can lead to financial instability during downturns. Regulatory challenges. The company operates in a complex regulatory environment, and changes in government policies or regulation can impact operations and profitability. Moving toward Nehal.
Now we're going to discuss the opportunities which this company provides nationally and internationally as well. So there are many opportunities which this company provides, but the opportunities which we've learned, we're going to discuss that. It is possible for OGCL to expand its operation and modernize them as well. The rise in urbanization and industrialization in Pakistan has resulted in higher energy demand and present an emerging market for the company resurfaces. Exploration of offshore fields is possible, as is the application of smart grid technologies to enhance energy efficiencies and reliability. That's because there's the whole world is going towards the new technology of renewable energy, EV technology. So OGCL is also thinking about that. There's room for investment together with foreign companies, which would make it possible to bring new technologies and investment. Additionally, OGDCL can further move into renewable energy, which along with the shift to sustainable energy will support the transition to renewable sources of energy in Pakistan. I'm going to discuss as well some points which I've learned that the OGCL will give and has opportunities in Pakistan. Strategic partnership is the most learned opportunity which OGCL provides. Collaborating with international oil and gas companies can provide access to advanced technologies, expertise, and capital enhancing operational capabilities. And the second biggest support for this company is from the government. So the policy support from the government for energy production and exploration can create a favorable environment for growth and investment in the sector. That's because this company is a public entity and it's a public owned company of Pakistan. Now over to Laita.
In Pakistan, there are much places where they can find oil and get it on international level.
Opportunities. Exploration can be carried out both domestically and internationally by the company in order to discover more oil and gas reserves. OGDCL, by utilizing technological advancement such as advanced exploration and drilling technologies, will not only improve its operational efficiency but less costly. Firm cooperation with the international oil and gas companies may expand OGDCL's market range as well as its knowledge. Yasir.
Opportunities. OGDCL can grow in several ways. It can look to modernize its operation in terms of both drilling and partnerships. At present, much of exploration in its core basin is done via older methods, but OGDCL has a unique opportunity to change that into two underutilized areas, Balochistan and Lower Indus Basin. Once these sites have been fully sampled, the task that will yield not only significant geographical data but also plenty of energy related to these opportunities. Umar.
Opportunities. Pakistan energy sector presents significant growth prospects. The nation's crude oil reserves surged by 26%, reaching 243 million barrels by June 2024, while gas reserve increased by 2% to 18.47 trillion cubic feet. These developments offer OGDCL avenues to expand exploration and production activities. The government's proactive measures to attract investment exemplified by the facilitation of discoveries through the Special Investment Facilitation Council (SIFC) create a favorable environment for OGDCL growth. Over to Nihal Taj.
Now we're going to discuss at last the threats which this company faces. The stability and planning of OGDCL revenue is undermined by a multitude of external threats, such as global price fluctuations of oil prices. There also could be a decline in demand for fossil fuel because of alternative energies, as the whole world is going towards modern technologies and modern EV technologies. So that's the biggest threat for this company. There also could be, furthermore, OGDCL has to deal with competitions from foreign and local firms that could be quicker and more sophisticated. In addition, there are security risks in cyber threats and data management and surveillance problems in the exploration areas such as Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. In these areas, there are much oil fields and there are much more to explore, but there are huge threats for this company and it's making them difficult to explore day by day because of the upcoming threats on this area. Now over to Laiba.
The company operates in a highly volatile sector by global oil price, competition from private sector players.
Right.
Threats. Global oil price volatility carries a risk of OGDCL's loss making as global oil prices are affected to OGDCL's revenue generation and financial stability. The company may face challenges with regard to operations due to political instability in Pakistan, such as regulatory changes and market confidence. There is increasing competition from both local and international private oil and gas firms that may wear and OGDCL's market shares. Yes, sir.
Threats. As we all know, the world is moving towards electric vehicles, and this is poses a threat to companies like OGDCL. The company runs on a bureaucratic structure which slows down the decision-making process. Umar.
Threats. The global shift towards renewable energy sources presents a long-term threat to the fossil fuels. Dependent companies like OGDCL, geopolitical instability in the region poses risks to its operations. Increased competition from international energy firms and potential regulatory changes aimed at reducing carbon emissions could impact OGDCL market share and profitability. Geopolitical tensions in the region may dispute operations and affect investor confidence, presenting additional challenges to the company's sustained growth and stability. Thank you.
Thank you all for listening our group assignment, and this assignment we've chosen OGDCL was our group choice. So thank you so much for listening to us.